How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, and let's quickly talk about iteration and conditions in Alpine.js. So as you see, I'm already using the CDN here, and let's go ahead and hop into a div tag so I can just get some data on the board. And I'm going to be using the X data attribute. As you know, we pass in an object here, and let me just quickly paste in an array of strings here so we can use this in our example. And how I'm going to iterate through this is actually going to be a template tag. And inside this template tag, I am going to be using the X4 attribute. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to be using both the item and the index. All right, perfect. And that is going to be in random items. Okay, perfect. So we're all set. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and make the key the index. Okay, and so far so good. This is looking pretty nice. So let me just quickly make a span here, and I'm going to be using the X text attribute like we've seen before, so we can show item, right? We can show that value. So let me go ahead and save this, and you see everything is looking good. Okay, I'm just going to quickly style this just because it's looking a little bit rough here. So let me just give it a little bit of margin, a little bit of padding. Okay, maybe like BG green. Yeah, we'll keep it like really smooth. So let's go with like 300. Okay, and I saved that. Let's round these corners. Okay, once again, just using some tailwind here. And that's good. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Okay, so as you see, we're iterating over this. We get to use the index here, which is really nice. Just make sure you add the parentheses there. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is X if. Now, one big misconception is using X if that attribute on a non-template tag. That is simply not going to work. We're actually going to have to put this on a completely different template tag. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to add that X if. Okay, looking good. And we can just go ahead and set this to true. And let me just go ahead and close out this tag. And then I will put all of this in there. Okay, so as you see, everything is still being shown, which is great. If I change this to false, okay, everything goes away as you see. But we can make this a little more complex. And something I really like about Alpine is that I can actually just throw in an arrow function here. And once again, really basic. I'm just going to return true. That's totally fine. Or I could say something like, index triple equals 2. Let's do that. And I just get check, right? So it's analyzing this and it's returning a Boolean, which is really nice. So obviously if I do 1, I'm just going to get that bird there. And so you can add obviously some more complex behavior, some more complex logic if necessary, but just make sure that your X4 and your X if attributes are on template tags. That is going to be a requirement. So hopefully you got something out of this video. If you did, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.